Hi, I'm Kadeen Smith from the United Nations in Trinidad and Tobago. I am here with Mr. Derrick Simmons at the 15th EU-OCTA conference. Mr. Simmons, can you just briefly introduce yourself and highlight who you're representing?
Yes. My name is Derrick Simmons. I'm the commissioner, one of the commissioners on our little small island, known to many as Statia. The official name is Saint Eustatius. We're one of the Dutch islands in the Caribbean, and we're here on this event. And we have many meetings. We had a little issue with arriving here, but we are here and we had to happy to take part in this conference.
Can you share with us some of the takeaways from the discussions that you've been having thus far?
Okay. One of the main points we realize is needed is for us as Caribbean islands, sometimes referred to as nations, um, however your status are, we believe in working together. And working together, we are stronger. We are a small island that are maybe have some issues with our status, but we are always seeking collaborations with our sister islands, as we refer to it. And sometimes we're viewed as not a developing nations, but sometimes I think things get lost in the translation. For example, we're Dutch and we're speaking English. English is basically our mother tongue. Everyone speaks English, but the official language on the island is Dutch. And most persons probably won't understand if you bring news and you communicate with them in Dutch, but they will understand it if you do it in English. So those are some of the takeaways. But we are here also. We have Dutch islands. We have French, English, and we're trying to, find a way how we can work together, especially when it comes to sustainable energy and protecting nature. We are for that because we have been very cognizant to the fact that things don't last forever. And if you don't take care of nature, eventually it comes back to haunt you.
So you mentioned your involvement, with sustainable energy and protecting nature. What are some of the initiatives that you're undertaking in your country to achieve or advance the sustainable development goals?
Okay. We have a very good example of that. We have a project that has begun last year, a solar panel, and the idea is for us to be less dependent on fossil fuel, because when you look at the client, more than half of the price they pay basically relates to fossil fuel. So if we have solar energy, which is practically free for us in the Caribbean, that's a resource that I think sometimes we don't see that it's there. But we have started this project, and presently during the daytime, normally sunny day when there's no rain, we have 100% uses of sustainable, renewable energy. And so we save on fossil fuel, and eventually the clients will see that at the end of the day in their bill where they pay less. And our objective is we have a second phase that we're going to start this year, where we are going to also encourage the users to do also their part. So they can also use whether wind energy, solar panels, and that would profit them. So they can, generate their own energy, so they are less dependent on the main grid.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here and joining us in this interview. Thank you again. Of course, for more information on initiatives around sustainable development in the Caribbean region, visit www.2030caribbean.org.